YouTubers, so we've got the old auto trans out of the Magna here. There's a pasty mess, and I've got a friend who wants to pull it apart with me. So I suppose I'll hand the camera over to him so I can get my hands dirty. Oh, what's that? That's 10mm, yeah. I'll just start removing bolts. We'll see if we can get this valve body off, have a look at the pump. Okay, YouTubers, well, I've handed the camera over to my friend, which I don't know whether that's such a good idea, but still. So, undone the valve body here, as you can see. And there's a few wires and shit that's still connected today. And if he brings the camera down, in here we can see there's quite a bit sludgy mess there. I don't know if you can see. Hang on, I'll get something. Don't know. That won't fit. That might get it there. There's a bit of sludgy, you know, shit in there. So I won't pull that apart anymore at the moment, but it looks like it's got quite a bit of crap on it. So if it's on the top, I suppose it means it has to be coming out here somewhere. So there, I suppose that's one of the bands, not quite sure which one. So there's probably not much more we can see from here. You can see there's two gears there. They look in fairly good condition. I suppose that is the main shaft down here, then that's probably secondary drive gear, I suppose, that then goes back to here onto, then so that shaft probably goes through to here, then has another gear that connects onto the crown gear in the diff or whatever you want to call it. So anyway, there is there's not much wear you can see, so if we want to continue we're going to have to start taking these bolts off, or more specifically those few in there. So we'll try that. Stop recording. Okay, so we've removed all these stupid bolts that took many hours. So now we'll see if we can bust the two halves apart. Hang on. It's coming. Should go and get a pry bar. There we go. So, what was that fell? Sorry, in my head. Okay, so that's the bearing case for the. Well, this is obviously the diff here, which surprisingly looks in fair shape. I don't know whether you can see much of it. You know, but there's all the spider gears. They look all pretty good and they're pretty tight. You know, and it doesn't look in that bad condition, the actual gears themselves. Now, that so I'm trying to think of what that is. Is it the pump similar? Anyway, it could be the pump. And here we obviously have, I suppose, don't know what this is. It could be first gear. I'm not quite sure, but there's the friction packs. Well, no, that says R, so that could be reverse. You know, it doesn't look to be much damage on that. There goes my phone. So that's, well, it's still got R on, so that's probably meaning rear. You know, again, that doesn't look to have too much damage, so that's the main input shaft. That itself, there's a little bit of scoring and pitting on it. You can still see the hone marks on it. I mean, it's not that bad. I don't know whether those splines are actually gouged out or whether they're just missing. It looks like they've actually, oh no, it's got those steps machined into it. You'll slide, that's, I suppose that's the internal of that clutch pack. There's some needle roller cage. That looks in good condition. It all looks in surprisingly quite good condition, which is surprising. You know, I suppose I'll put all this back, vaguely back together. Now, that to me looks like or quite an offender. If you don't know whether you can see, if you get right in there, there's quite a bit of scores and pitting and crap on there. Battery. so the battery's going flat, but that is pretty rubbish. I don't know what that is. That could be, I suppose, that, what is that? That's some sort of brake, I suppose. Whether that's for the whether that's when you put it in park, you know, that sort of squeezes that drum, I'm not sure. Now, it doesn't look like we'd have to split the transmission further to get in here, or is it just that split ring comes out? And if you turn the camera off, I'll go and get a screwdriver. Okay, so try and get this out without getting my fingers mangled in the process, which looks like it might be part of the job description by the look of it. Although I hate these things because they've got quite a lot of tension on them. I don't want to hurt myself really, because they're quite sharp too, but still. There we go, nice big circuit. Now how we lift this out, I'm not sure.
Good.
Was it recording before?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know. It's hard when you're not operating the camera yourself.